Hey, what's up? How is everyone? I hope good. I decided to do another reading. It is taking my readings forever to upload, so I don't know if they're uploading in the middle of the night or what they're doing, but I start recording at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I upload them right away. And I mean, I have yet. It is. I don't know what time it is here. I think it's like 3 or 4. And my first video still has not uploaded. It is a nightmare. I don't know if it's my my internet or I don't know what the shit. So don't think I'm not doing videos each day, because I am. I just am having trouble getting them uploaded in a timely manner. So, but I'm here to do a reading on what is happening with the twin flame journey here. What is going on? I'm a twin flamer, definitely. And I'll tell you, it's brutal. Fucking brutal. It's like the most heart-aching, like, horrible feeling in the world. But then again, it's not. I mean, I don't know how to, you know how love goes. You know, that love shit's all, it can be good and it can be just brutal. Twin flames is, holy cow, it's brutal. Oh, I know that some readers don't even believe in twin flames. I definitely do, because I'm definitely experiencing it. And it's brutal. It is brutal, definitely. I pulled some letters first off to give us an idea of some letters of that might be really, strong for people's names and who's going through this. And the first one I pulled is an R. So if you have an R in your name, anywhere in your name. We have an H. So if you have an H in your name. If you have a K in your name. And then an A. And a lot of us have A's in our names. And that could be, first, middle, last. So that probably, definitely hits home with a lot of people, because a lot of people have A's. I mean, I have 2 A's in my name, Marie, and then my last name, Villalpando. So it's like, ooh. Anyways, let's kind of get going to see what the divine wants to tell us about the twin flame journey. We have control. So I'm sure that it could be a lot of things. Somebody might be controlling their feelings towards you. Somebody might be trying to control the outcome and, make it happen faster than what the divine wants it to happen. But definitely there's some type of control that is affecting it. So try to release control. Try to release the outcome of when you want it to happen. It, how it's going to happen, when, when and why and all that good stuff. Try to release that. Release the control back to the divine and allow the divine to control exactly what's going to happen. So somebody might be just trying to control not to even go down this journey. One thing is a twin flame is, no matter what anyone says, it's written in the stars, it's going to happen. So just know that. We have expansion. So maybe, I'm not going to say maybe, there's some type of expansion happening in this twin flame journey. If you're going to have an expansion together, maybe one of you is expanding in a different direction for right now, in your life some way. Maybe the other person feels that you are expanding in a career, or maybe in a different relationship, because a lot of people are in other relationships at this time. But somebody at this, I'm getting what I'm hearing and what I'm understanding is somebody feels like somebody is like, expanding in a direction that doesn't include them. And don't ever think that, because no matter what, you are included in that person's journey. So let the expansion happen. Let it go on and, kind of see where it takes you. We have feelings. Emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, filling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. So if someone on this journey is suppressing their feelings, it is time to release those feelings. It is time to speak, your truth. You open up about how you're feeling. it's not an easy thing to do, especially if, like, say you're on the outs with your twin flame, or maybe the person doesn't understand anything about, you know, being a twin flame or the twin flame journey. But how is that person ever going to know how you feel about them unless you tell them? So it is important to allow your feelings to be heard and to be known. So we have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So someone here might be feeling like a failure. Maybe they're just realizing that, hey, what was I thinking? This person is great. I want to be with this person. I really fucked up. I chose the wrong person. I went down the wrong path. But there's no failure. Don't look at it as a failure. Look at it as an opportunity to learn and grow. And then you're learning and growing, so when you do come together, you're able to bring all those experiences and all that growth to the connection. So we have join in. So someone here needs to kind of join in to maybe trying to make this connection come together. Maybe just join in, just try and be friends. Maybe somebody needs to join in into life. Maybe they've been kind of isolated and sad and just kind of sticking to themselves. Whatever it is in your situation, it is time to kind of join in and start participating in what you are wanting to happen. So we have, you are adored. Don't be fooled by the players, and don't be fooled by yourself. There's no one more lovable nor loved than you. And I know everyone, precious, the universe. So whomever your twin flame is, they adore you. They might not be, you know, outright telling you that. They might not be outright acting like that, but know that they absolutely adore you. Everybody does, but your twin flame really adores you. We have the heart chakra, been coming out a lot in the readings. We need to make sure that we are keeping our chakras, you know, clear and cleansed and, you know, open, and because they really do affect us in so many ways. And if our heart chakra is closed off to any type of love, you know, giving or receiving, that is going to hurt this connection tremendously. So it's time to get that heart chakra open and cleansed and keep it open and allow yourself to give and receive love. Even if it's, you know, you've had a broken heart and somebody, you know, really did you wrong, you know, it's time to heal from that and release that so you are able to open that heart chakra. We have the sacral chakra. Same thing. It's time to definitely to open that up, to cleanse that, to have it wide open to definitely help you with all the things that the sacral chakra does help you with. And it's just really important that we keep, again, all of our chakras open. I recommend searching on YouTube for a video that will cleanse all the chakras all in one meditation and so on. Because if you receive one, you need to definitely, you know, address that. And it doesn't always mean that they need to be cleansed. But I feel that in this situation, because I feel that when people are on twin flame journeys, they have been hurt very deeply by other people. And they're being hurt throughout the process of trying to come together with their twin flame. So it is important to keep those, you know, cleared and open and able to receive and give. So we have courage. Courage is needed in this connection, definitely. This connection is so overwhelming, it like, you almost feel like you're crazy. You're like, how can I love someone this much? How can I feel so connected to a person that I'm not with? That, you know, maybe you have never been with this person. Maybe you've never even met this person. But you feel so connected to someone, and you just cannot explain it. You feel so much love for them. And maybe this person just doesn't even respond to you. Maybe they just ignore you. Maybe they have other people respond to you with hurtful, you know, responses. Maybe they tell you that they're with someone else. Maybe they are with someone else. All you can do is respect that and, you know, kind of step back. It's your choice if you want to wait or if you want to move forward with someone else. Because the divine, the universe, definitely doesn't want us just waiting around being lonely and living life by ourselves, waiting for this twin flame to come together. That isn't the purpose of it. And it isn't the purpose of it taking so long to come together. So each relationship that we're in, each experience, sexual, whatever, experience that we have definitely, again, helps us grow and helps us, learn some lessons that we need to learn. And it definitely helps us when the connection does come together because we have more experience. Maybe it's, somebody's young and maybe they need to experience, more relationships. Maybe somebody's a lot older and they've already been kind of down that road and so on, or, whatever it is. We have discovery. So maybe somebody is still discovering, themselves. Maybe they're still discovering, about love, about their hearts, how they're feeling. Maybe they're still discovering what a relationship is. Maybe, they're having lots of sexual experiences most people go through that one time in their life to where they kind of, you sleep around. You end up, kind of just playing the field, I guess. So maybe somebody in this twin flame connection is still discovering things. Maybe they're still discovering themselves. Maybe they're just starting to discover that they are part of a twin flame journey and it's overwhelming them. Or maybe they're, researching it and trying to learn about it. So we have ambition. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. So maybe some more ambition needs to be put into it. Maybe one person is really ambitious about bringing this connection together, and maybe the other person has no ambition to bring it together at this time. But it definitely helps if both people do, so that might be. We have success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And so that tells me, this card tells me that in the end, this twin flame connection will be very successful. It will come together in love, and it will be very, fulfilling, very strong, very successful, and it will provide what each person, needs in it. So, and it will provide a ton of love. There will be a lot of love between these two people. You are stronger than you know. So maybe maybe your person is a little bit intimidated by your strength. Maybe, you feel weak at this time because you're having like these roller coaster feelings. You're going, one day you're up and the next day you're down, and one day your heart's like open and, ready to receive and give love, but you're not getting that, and you're not being able to send the love to the person that you're wanting to love, if that makes sense. So just, know that you're strong enough to make it through this hard time, strong enough to maybe wait, to, be vulnerable, to show the other person that, hey, I am strong. I'm strong enough to give you what you need and to provide a really healthy, good relationship to you. So we have, if they once loved you, they still do. Thanks for every single time you ever fell in love, whether or not it was obvious, whether or not it lasted, and whether or not you were loved back. It changed everything. Actually, you are always loved back, the changer, the universe. We've all been in that situation where we feel this, tremendous love towards someone, and it doesn't feel like this person has 1 ounce of love for us. Just know that every person that we come into contact with, unless it's a horrible, horrible experience, which I pray it's not, we do feel love towards people. Maybe it's just taking someone in this connection a lot longer to realize it. Maybe, they have people in their ear telling them, this isn't the right person for you, that you guys are two different people. One lives, you guys might live, hours in, states and states apart. But that with a twin flame, no matter what, it is going to come together eventually. So, but I want to, before I say that, it might not always come together in an actual romance love, because some people are already in a marriage. Some people are already in a relationship and they love that person, and not all the time, but most. Does it come together in a romantic sense? What it ends up happening is two people become very good friends, almost best friends, because, twin flames are one. Your souls have collided, I guess is how I'd explain it, and they have become one. So you feel each other's emotions. You can pretty much finish each other's sentences. You know each other's thoughts. I mean, it's bizarre. It's crazy, I'll tell you. We have the waiting game. So, it is definitely something that you have to have patience with. You have to learn patience. You have to understand. But I'll tell you, it is the worst feeling to be in this stage here. It is the worst feeling to be waiting on someone that you're not 1000% sure they're going to come. You wonder if they really don't love you. You wonder if they really don't give a shit about you. You wonder if, every time you open up to them, are they going around telling everybody what a psycho and crazo you are and making fun of you? I mean, I'm sure this happens all the time, but just know that right now this is where it's at. And hopefully divine timing is about ready to fucking kick it into gear. All we can do is pray. Pray. We have share the love. So, you're wanting to share your love. You're wanting for this to come together. You're wanting the love to finally be able to be spoke about, be able to be felt, be able to really connect with that other person. So all you can do is, open your heart to giving and receiving. Try to reach out to the person if you know the person, and just, let them know that you do love them, and tell them why you love them. And if they don't respond, you'll probably cry. I cried all day today. I'm like, whoa. But, crying's good for us. So we have traveling. Maybe you both are in the process of traveling. Maybe you guys would have to travel to one another to bring this together. Maybe that's what's kind of holding it up. Maybe somebody thinks it will not be successful because you are so far apart, and maybe they like where they live and you like where you live. That doesn't, I mean, when there's love and you have a connection with somebody, you will make anything work. Maybe they do stay where they're living, and maybe you stay where you're living, but it doesn't mean that you can't travel back and forth and spend time together and make that effort. And, it doesn't mean that because you're a twin flame, you need to get together and just go get married. I mean, you don't have to. You can still have that honeymoon phase, and, and I hope that all relationships keep that honeymoon phase going, because that's what it's so beautiful about love. But people forget that. They get comfortable, and they don't put in as much effort because they feel like they don't need to, and really you do. So we have confusion. So there might be a lot of confusion. You both might be really confused on how the other one feels. You might be confused on how it's going to work. Maybe people, in your ear, telling you this, telling you that is really causing a lot of confusion. Step back, just breathe, go within, and figure it out yourself. Don't allow anybody on the outside to tell you what you should do, how you should feel, who you should be with, and who you should love, because they're not you. And most of the time, those people that are doing that are just jealous. They really are jealous. If it's your friends, they probably find your person to be extremely attractive. They don't want you to be with somebody that you're so in love with because they haven't experienced that yet. And there's a lot of reasons why. We have clarity. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide me, or guide the way. So, allow your intuition to provide that clarity that you're needing, to understand this connection, to understand how you're feeling about this other person, how you should handle, being, states apart, or how you should handle people that are in your ear about not being with this person. A lot of things affect relationships. It could be religious beliefs. It could be traditions. It could be, this person is the complete opposite of you. But just remember, opposites attract for a reason. So we always offer something to the other person that the other person really likes and really, admires about you. And because can you imagine spending your life with somebody that's exactly like you? that has every belief and every tradition that you have, it'd be like being married or being in love with yourself. You might as well be. Besides, I guess you guys could have sex. But even then, if you're with somebody that's completely opposite of you, your sex life will probably be phenomenal. I mean, you probably have some amazing sex because of the fact is maybe that person's way more open than what you are. And you guys can, you know, kind of convert that into this hot, fucking passionate sexathon, you know? I mean, you know. Anyways, abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So abundance. Twin flames connections typically end in having a very abundant life together. Having it, you know, pretty much all. You feel like you have it all. And one reason is because the love that you feel towards your twin flame and is almost I mean, nobody can shake. You can't shake it. You can't. Sure, you're going to have problems. I can't say it's going to be perfect. I can't say you're going to have this perfect relationship. I can't say it's going to last forever. I'm not God. I'm not, you know, nothing's guaranteed in this life. We all have free will. But, you know, you are connected. You know, you're almost one person. So if you cannot create this abundance together, then I don't know. I mean, that seems pretty impossible to me, but don't take my word on it. That's just how I feel. We have grief work. Maybe somebody here in this, you know, this connection is still working through a lot of grief that they needed to work through. Maybe they've had some hardships in their life. Maybe they've lost loved ones that they did not do the healing work, or maybe they're just beginning that. So grief work is being done. So just know that. And that slows down the process also. Your treasure is at hand. Sure, you can always find prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger, zippier, but more often than not, excuse me, one learns the most, laughs the loudest, and the smiles the wildest. With those they have already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. Actually, zipper is on quite a few lists. Tally ho, the universe. So maybe somebody is still thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, but that person needs to know that the other person is on many people's lists, and that person isn't going to wait forever. So they need to kind of, you know, realize that. We have triumph. So this connection is going to be very successful. You're going to end up with a triumph in it. You're going to end up, somebody's going to end up riding in with that flag like, I'm ready, I'm here. Don't you be going down with old zipper down there or whatever, you know. But you're going to have very much success. And it's coming. Just know, look at how he's riding in. Or is it a she? No, it's he. I don't know. I mean, serious. They're on a mission. So just know that that is coming soon. We have detach. Maybe somebody needs to detach from their negative thoughts. Maybe they need to, you know, release all their negative thoughts about this relationship. Maybe they need to release their past. Maybe they need to release, you know, all the things people have told them about this other person. Whatever they need to do at this moment, they are in the process of detaching. So I love that. We have the lovers. So what else could I say? I mean, it's love. It's coming. It is. Divine timing's almost here for this connection to come together. Abundance again. It's going to be a very abundant relationship, no doubt. We have challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms. If you are open, please take over, Divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. So there has been challenges throughout this. It's been very challenging to bring this relationship together, but it is coming because you're able to work through those challenges. And once you do come together, you will be able to work through those challenges together and a lot quicker. We have acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. So if there was hard feelings in the past, if somebody made a mistake, or you just need to accept one another for who this person is and who you are, then that acceptance is also being worked on as we speak. We have gracefully aging. So maybe somebody is older in this connection. Maybe the person that is older is really worried about being older, and maybe they're kind of not, they're worried that maybe the older they get, and the older we get wrinkles, and we're just not young looking anymore. Maybe that's kind of plaguing this relationship. Just know that age is only a number, period. We have don't be misled. When fear speaks, it's always wrong, unless being chased by wild beasts. And when love speaks, it's always right, and usually bouncy. Game on, the universe. So don't be misled by the way this person is acting. Somebody's been in this conflict and defeat. Maybe somebody had some challenges going on in their life, and they felt just really conflicted about this relationship. Maybe they were conflicted about life in general, and they just felt really defeated, and they had to work through that. They had to do all the grief work to get rid of those feelings. And I feel like along with detaching, this is going away. And then last but not least is seek the truth. So definitely maybe both people in this twin flame are seeking the truth. They both want to know the truth. Maybe they finally have seeked out the truth, and they do know how important this relationship is and what it will provide them. So I think it was a great reading. It sounds like to me that things are coming together. Patience is needed, but divine timing is at work, and I think it's about to bring these two people together. So hell yeah, that's what I say. Well, anyways, I thought it would be a cool reading to do, and it really was, and I really enjoyed doing it. So I hope you enjoyed it too. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you would. It helps me as a psychic, as a reader, as a human being grow. It helps my channel grow. Helps other people that haven't been able to connect to my channel yet connect with it, and hit that like button, the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification part, so then every time I upload a video, you are notified. I love you all so very much. If you are a twin flame on this wonderful journey, I wish you all the luck. Just know that it will come together, I promise. And I love you all. Have a great rest of your day. Much love.